Today on Things I Love, we're going to talk about these droid Funko Pops. We picked them up at our local used bookstore called Mckay's. Had a great time there, and look, I hit the jackpot. So we're going to talk about these today and tell you a little bit about our trip to Mckay's today on Things I Love. Welcome back to Things I Love. That's right, today we're talking about these droids that we picked up at our local used bookstore, and I want to get into those in a second, but if you're new to this channel, we are all about Disney, Star Wars, and Lego. That is the trifecta of our fandom here, and we love to talk about it twice a week. On Tuesdays and Fridays, we've got shows, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell to be notified of these weekly positive videos. We keep it positive here, and give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you share it and comment with all your friends. Well, like I said, a few weeks ago we went to Mckay's. It's our local used bookstore in downtown Nashville, and we just love that place. My daughter and my wife, they like to go and look for books. Imagine that at a used bookstore. I do as well. I go straight to the biography and look for Disney books, and I go to the movie section and look for Star Wars books. And they've also got a couple of sections of toys, two different sections in the store. When you first walk in, you take a left and there's a whole wall of Funko Pops. I actually had forgotten about those because it'd been a while since I'd been there, and so I went straight and found the wall of Star Wars action figures, and they've got a ton of them there. And most of them are, I believe they're called Power of the Force, and so I wasn't as interested in those, but I'd filled up my basket even not being as interested with some of those. And then I started looking around the store and came across a wall of Funko Pops and forgot and was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that these were here. I began to look through it, and you guys know that I have a droid shelf back here. I love to collect droids, and I will be bringing those out at some point and kind of showing you all of our droids. But there was a ton of good droid pops. There was a ton of them. And so I want to show you these three that I picked up. And then at the end of the show, we're going to pull out another one that I found that was behind the counter that we'll show you in just a second. But let's get right into these. I will put these over here and kind of go one by one here. But this one really drew my attention immediately. I just loved this one, and I'd never seen it before, but it is the C-3PO unfinished droid, and I had never seen it, like I said, but on the front it says Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty exclusive, so you can see that right there. And as you know, we are doing kind of a series of subscription boxes, and so we've been doing several of those from the Disney World and from Star Wars, and one of those we did was Walt Wars. You can check out that video right here. But I've been doing research on these boxes, and Smuggler's Bounty was on Amazon, and it is no longer a thing anymore, but it looked like it was pretty cool, and I was hoping to get one, but it's not around anymore. But I was able to pick up both droids out of one of their boxes, both the C-3PO unfinished and R5-D4. So let's get right into it. This is exciting. One of the things about shopping at used bookstores is they are often used. Some of these I believe are new pops, but this one kind of, let's see if I can show you this a little bit. It wobbles a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, and I can hear it inside. So I think that there's probably something a little awry with this one. Let's get into it. Love the backdrop here. Usually put one of these in the back. All right. Put it down there. Oh, yeah, as I suspected. So here he is, off of his base. No base there. Maybe it'll be simple just to put him back on it. Or maybe he'll just stand. Oh, look, he stands right there. All right, I'll get rid of that. Oh, okay, this is gonna be simple. He's just got two little pegs right there to put it on. just like Star Wars action figures, you know? They had those holes on the bottom where you could mount them. So cool. Even if it is used, it fits right there. No problems at all. Let's look at this guy. He is awesome. It looks like he's got like a couple of Reese's Pieces for his eyes. I love this. And I'm not sure if it's actually from a scene in the movies. I mean, if I missed it, correct me and put it in the comments down below. I do remember when Anakin in Phantom Menace was building C-3PO, and so there was that aspect where you could see his wires and stuff. So maybe they just went over the top with that. I love this. It's gonna go great on my shelf. It's so unique compared to any of the others that I have. But I'm always gonna see Reese's Pieces for his eyes. I don't know why. I'm an M&M guy, and I don't even like Reese's Pieces a whole lot, but I don't know, that's what I'm seeing. So very cool. So up close here, he's got the wires on the back as well. And he's got, looks like he's got one foot finished, and the other one not so much. I love this. I love it. Very cool. All right, let's put him back here. So the second one that came in that pair was R5-D4. And R5-D4 is actually from the film. If you remember in A New Hope, when they're buying the droids from the Jawas, R5-D4 is the first one that they picked. And I was doing a little bit of research on this, and you know, his motivator goes bad. This one's got a bad motivator, and they end up buying R2-D2 instead. Well, on Wikipedia, they say that was on purpose, that R5-D4 purposefully made his motivator go bad so that R2-D2 would be purchased. I don't know, but there you have it. But R5-D4 is all throughout, and he's in several, you know, of the animated series and the film as well, and so he's all over the place. R5-D4. I had the 3 3/4 inch of him whenever I was a kid. Love that square top. All right, number 180 and 181 is C-3PO. Let's get into it. There we go. What is this? Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty. The only official Star Wars subscription box right there. It does not exist anymore, folks. If you can find one out there, let me know in the comments down below. But that's cool. So this actually came from that box, and I appreciate that. That's a good find. I mean, that was a great day at Mckay's. I would encourage you to find your local used bookstore. A little story about my brother. He passed away a couple years ago. But he, at one point, owned the largest used bookstore in Northern California, Cal's Books and Things in Redding. So if you've ever been to Cal's Books and Things, put that in the comments below. I'd love to hear about that. And here you go, R5-D4. Woo, love him. Oh, I'm so excited about these droids and building up my droid collection. And there you go. So let's give him kind of the front to the back there. There's the front. There's the side. He's got kind of a worn look to him. It's not shiny. Both of these guys are kind of worn. Obviously, C-3PO is not finished yet, so love him. There's the top there. Like I said, very worn looking. You know, on the bottom, these just say Lucasfilm and Funko Pop. I love these guys. There they are together. Woo, love it. The size is a little off. You know, C-3PO would be like that. But that's just Funko Pops. They're all kind of generally the same size. Love those. Really great find. Okay, so this one was the medical droid. It's a Walgreens exclusive. And medical droids are all throughout the Star Wars universe, but the scene that I think of always is in Empire Strikes Back when Luke comes back from being frozen out in Hoth. And then he gets in the Bacta tank and he's getting healed there's a couple of these medical droids that are right there, and just love that scene. There's several scenes that they are in, but that's the one that I think of. Put it in the comments below what you think of. And there's the top. Awesome. All right, let's get into it. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. This is... I mean, this also has a Smuggler's Bounty card in it. I think that's maybe wrong. I'm not sure. Put that in the comments below if you know that this was also a droid from Smuggler's Bounty. Because they did have a droid box. So maybe it was. There you go. Just right out of there and get rid of that. Oh, he is beautiful. Now this one's shiny in comparison to the other one. Just love that. It's got a very unique blue color, which, if you remember the medical droid from the films, this is, I mean, it's pretty spot on from what I remember, but it is unique. I don't even know if I could put a name to the color. It's medical droid blue. There you have it. And again, I always, we talked about this before, I love these droids that have like the old microphone for the face. It just looks like an old 50s microphone. I actually have one of those on my shelf back here, on my droid shelf, because it reminds me of these droids. So that is really cool. Again, the bottom, just Lucasfilm, Funko. Whoop. Oh, shows you this though. I didn't know if, maybe they're all that way. I don't know if they are or not. Put that in the comments if you know that all Funko Pops kind of pop off like that on the bottom. But it's kind of cool because you could put it, if it doesn't get too top heavy, you could just kind of put it out on a shelf like that. I don't know why you would do that, but there you have it. So there you go, folks. Those are those 3 droids that I found at Mckay's on their normal Funko Pop shelf. But then, I'm going to put these off to the side. I was going to check out and saw this one behind the shelf. It was $22 and thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. It looks like there might be something wrong with it as far as the mount again. We'll see. But look, I could not resist this bad boy right here. I mean, it was just like glowing, and apparently from the sticker on the front, it is a Hot Topic exclusive. I don't go in Hot Topic. I'm not gonna say I haven't ever. I have gone in to look at their pops a few times, but I just generally don't go to Hot Topic. It's not a store filled with positivity that I want to be a part of. But if I'm missing something in the Funko Pop world, let me know in the comments. But man, I just love this. I love the packaging. I gotta be honest, the little case that it's in reminds me of Beauty and the Beast with the rose in it. But let's get into it. It's, you know, I wondered if some of these might be from the era before Disney, but it looks like they're all Disney. If you notice the bottom there, it says Disney. Which, look, we're all about Disney, Star Wars, and Lego here. Disney is #1 for a reason. We love Disney around here. Okay. Alright, this one's going to be tricky. I'm going to go ahead and take this off first. And then see if we can just get this guy out of here. Alright, that way we can just keep the box intact. Put that off to the side here. It's a cool box though. I like it. Alright. Let's put this back here for a second and look at it. So this is what I was talking about. It looks like it's kind of up a little higher. It's kind of sideways. It's going crooked. Doesn't really bother me, but I want to see if it's a simple fix here. Maybe it's just a matter of pushing that down. It does kind of come off of there. You can see that I just pulled it right out of there. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a force down. We'll see. Nope, I don't want to break it. So maybe it's supposed to be kind of wonky like that. I don't know. But I'm not disappointed. I kind of knew what I was getting into at a used bookstore. But you got the Star Wars logo at the bottom there. You got Pop on this side. That's cool. And this is your standard gold R2-D2. Oh, so cool. I just thought it was unique, you know. It looks different than any of the other ones on my shelf, which pretty much is the definition of unique. This was just a good find. It was a good find. And I looked it up, and I did pay a little bit less than you could find them online, so that's good. Okay, so let's put this on there. Anybody else that reminds you of Beauty and the Beast? I'm not sure that I'll keep that on it. We'll see. I think it looks maybe better without it. It is the same size as this other Pop. It's the same size. It's just in a fancier package. So there you have it. Pretty cool though. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you've got this one, if it was worth the $22 that I spent on it. I did put a couple of Pops back. There was a Chopper one it was a Chopper box, and I swear the one inside of it was not Chopper. It had me fooled for a while, but it wasn't, so I put it back. Again, that's kind of the fun of shopping at a used store. Alright, let's put these all back out here. Love these. And let's put these right here. Alright. Is there a right way to do this? I don't think so. There you go. I'm a little anal retentive, folks. I'm a little anal retentive, so I had to get that just right. But I had fun, and it was a great trip to Mckay's. Just really enjoyed ourselves. I also like to pick up vinyl records there. I've got a great Billy Joel collection that I pick up at Mckay's, and so let me know in the comments what used bookstore you go to and where you pick up some of these things. Outside of GameStop, outside of Target, you know, outside of Walmart. These kind of trips can be a lot more fun because you don't know what you're gonna get. But we had a great time and picked up some really good Pops that day. And remember, if you're new to this channel, we're all about Disney, Star Wars, and Lego. That is the trifecta of our fandom here, and we like to keep it positive. So hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell to be notified of these weekly videos, and give us a big thumbs up. Share it and comment down below. All right, this has been Mark Edington. Just a bit about me to help you be more you. All right, let's find room on our shelf for these. I love this. Had a great time at Mckay's.